Hey guys, what is up? Tim here, back again for another reaction video. Today I've got a very, very special guest. This is my brother, my older brother, Matt. Matt, please say hello.
Yes, hello. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're absolutely welcome. So Matt is, yes, my older brother by a few years, but he's also been my guitar teacher for the past few weeks, and he's been really great at it, giving me lots of great homework. I've learned many things. G
All
major
right.
scales, some A minor pentatonic scales and stuff.
Yeah.
Things I haven't practiced for about 15 years. So it's been really rewarding for me, and he's a fantastic teacher, very patient, and I appreciate you. So
Oh, yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, man. It's been my pleasure.
Oh, good. I have mentioned you briefly on the channel here and there, and if you wouldn't
Hmm.
mind, maybe just give people a little bit of insight into what you do. Obviously, they know you're a guitar teacher, but how long have you been playing guitar, et cetera, et cetera? What kind of music you're
Sure.
into, maybe?
Sure. Yeah, well, I've been playing, boy, more than 20 years and made my living in one way or another with music, either performing or teaching, really doing both kind of for the last, you know, big chunk of time. Um yeah, as far as musical styles, I like everything, really. Um if it's like if it's good, or I mean, and
Oh,
of
wow.
course that's my opinion when it's good or not,
It's
but
pretty
yeah,
subjective.
as far as styles, I like listening to anything.
Okay, you do have a
Yeah.
major background in jazz music, though. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, well, yeah, so I went to college for jazz. I got a degree in jazz performance. So I definitely was and am pretty into that music.
Okay,
Yeah.
is that
But
just
but
because they weren't offering like a Jimi Hendrix major, or?
yeah. Um, where I went, there was no Jimi Hendrix major, unfortunately, because I might have done that instead.
Totally.
I like Jimmy as much, probably more than anyone. I mean, that got me into music, his music. So
He's a pretty cool guy.
he's the best.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite song from Jimmy?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
The one that got me into him is Purple Haze, which is, clearly that's like
It's a
one of
classic.
his most famous, if not his most famous song. But actually, my favorite Hendrix song is probably something like Machine Gun off of
Mm,
Band of Gypsies, or maybe something like kind of an obscure, not super obscure for Hendrix fans, but there's a song called 1983, A Merman I Should Turn to Be, off Electric Ladyland, which is
okay.
kind of spacey about um, like apocalypse, and yeah, it's really an interesting song. That's actually probably my favorite one.
All right. I mean, just
Yeah,
just give me Little Wing like on repeat,
uh,
and I'm good on that. So
can't beat that either.
that's a good one. That's
Yeah,
the one Dad definitely showed me the most. I think
yeah.
that and Hey Joe. So
Oh yeah, both. I mean, both great.
yeah, absolutely. Excellent. So today we are checking out a band that I have checked out before. I'm not. I'm pretty confident that I have seen this video, but it hasn't. It's been quite some time, so I don't remember it. What I do remember about it is that there's some sweet guitar work, so I figured you might
Nice,
appreciate it, and I can look back and also appreciate it.
sweet.
And yeah, I just know that we've got some Band-Maid fans on this channel in particular, so
Nice.
I know that they will appreciate this as well.
I've
So
never heard them. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
absolutely. Excellent.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So you've got it pulled up on your screen, so I'll go ahead. I'll give you
Yeah.
the countdown. We'll just get it started here in 3, 2, 1, begin. bass solos are the best.
I got a good joke about that. Nice.
Yeah, so now like I'm having flashbacks now to the first time I reacted to this, and I think I loved it back then. I love it this time too. The tapping sections are obviously fantastic, but the overall song is just really catchy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Memorable.
Yeah, memorable. Obviously no lyrics. I forgot that this was an instrumental. But it's
I
still,
saw they have microphones. Do they sing too sometimes?
Yes, yeah, they most
cool.
they most definitely they have a stellar vocalist. Yeah, really a very interesting song. Just feel free to hit me with your first reactions.
I liked it. It makes me kind of immediately makes me happy. It makes me smile because it reminds me very much of the music I got into maybe after I'd been playing for a year or two, playing electric guitar, and like I got into Hendrix at first, as we talked about, but then I started getting into just like instrumental rock guitar music. And this just totally reminds me of that stuff that I was into. So yeah, it's super cool. I was not expecting to hear an instrumental, and I love instrumental music, and it's always fun to listen to, especially when it's instrumental rock and roll, because it's kind of a niche thing, and I dig it.
All right,
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, by instrumental guitar stuff, are you talking Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Eric Johnson?
That song reminded me, like, I was a big Satriani fan in high school.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the guy.
Sure.
It reminds me of his stuff quite more so than Vai maybe, but yeah, it's in that vein, and yeah, that's great.
What about so I mentioned the bass solo, and you said you had a joke for me.
The joke is like, it's kind of, I don't want to tell it because it's kind of it's like ripping on bass solos basically.
It's that
was a cool bass solo. I thought it worked great.
That was a great bass solo. So would you mind sharing the joke, please? No, I mean,
okay, I'll tell the quick version. You can draw this one out for a long time if you want, but basically this guy goes on vacation to some like tropical island, and he gets off the plane, and he hears this insanely good drumming. He's like, man, that is ridiculously good drumming. And his tour guide is like, oh yeah, the drumming's great. You don't want the drums to stop though, because bad things happen when the drums stop. So for brevity's sake, because I don't want to waste everyone's time, I'm just going to cut to the punchline, but you should know that you can draw this joke out for a long time.
Okay.
But the punchline finally comes, and you've said, bad things happen about 1,000,000 times. Like in different ways. The guy goes to dinner, bad things happen when the drum stops. The guy wakes up in the hotel, whatever. And so finally he's fed up. He's like, you gotta tell me what happens when the drums stop. And his tour guy goes, well, when the drums stop, it's a bass solo. It's brutal for bass players. Plus, there's so many amazing bass players. They take amazing solos. It's not at all true, but it's just kind of a
little jokes there.
There are plenty of nerd musician jokes, and that is one of them for sure.
Oh, I'm sure we could think of 1,000 jokes for, egotistical drama queen guitar players and all that stuff, and frontmen and all that. Oh man.
Yeah, there's many.
Oh yeah, jokes about drummers. Yeah, don't get me started. Excellent. Yeah, I've actually talked on my channel before about doing a tone recreation for the lead guitarist. Kanami is her
Oh
name,
yeah,
and
super nice. She's
this
got a great sound.
yeah,
Yeah,
she does have a very good
yeah,
sound coming out of a Mesa Boogie. I
nice.
think either a dual or triple rectifier setup here, and I've looked at her pedal board before via like forums, and it's ridiculous. She's got like 3 delays going on, and you can hear it in the tapping. Obviously, there's multiple things going on. Um, she also is using like a harmonizer, playing like a
Nice.
lower third or a lower fifth or something. It sounds really good. So I'm kind of intimidated to have to recreate her tone. But I think I'm gonna do it, and I think I'll try and just play this song because it's pretty short. It sounds good. It's catchy as all hell. So nice. Um, well, fantastic. Yeah, I really like this song. I need to go onto Spotify and actually add it to my playlist. I think I said that last time I heard this song. I was like, I'm gonna go on Spotify, but yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna do that this time. If anyone else has songs that this gentleman here should listen to, maybe stuff that I haven't heard too already. Apparently, he's really into instrumental things. So if there's another rock song or metal
Are you
song,
talking about me?
I am talking about you.
I love music with words. I'm curious. I'd like to
Music with
hear
oh,
their songs that have
okay.
have singer.
We can do that. I'm sure we
Easy to
can.
find.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely. We can find a Band-Maid song that I haven't heard yet that has words, no doubt about it.
yeah.
I would have liked to be at this show because there was like, that was like a true laser rock show.
Epic.
The lights were looking good. They had the smoke machines going
Yep.
crazy. Man, flashbacks to my time in a band. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Exciting.
Well, I really do appreciate you joining me here and taking a look
Anytime.
at Band-Maid.
Yeah.
And
Super fun.
yeah, if anyone needs a guitar lesson, feel free to hit this guy up. His link will be down in the description
Oh,
below.
nice.
He's
Yes, please do.
he's very good. Just be aware you will have a little bit of homework and stuff. So if you're not, if you don't want to put in the time, then don't even. So anyway, thank you again very much. Thank you everyone to
My
tuning
pleasure.
in. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And until then, we will catch you next time. Peace.